Namaste everyone. Today we are going to start our Yogdarshan class. As Manjusa ma'am just discussed you all, Darshan it is seen, and the author of this Yogdarshan text is Mahasi Patanjali. It is not exactly clearly mentioned in which year this text is written by, but approximately we guess um, more than 5,000 years ago, something this text is written by says Patanjali. And Yogdarshan is, you know very well, in Indian text we have one text total 9 darsana, 6 astik darsana, and 3 nastik darsana. So out of 9 darshan, Yogdarshan is one of them, and we count Yogdarshan in the Astik Darsana. Yogdarshan divided in the 4 chapters. Here, Mahasi Patanjali he divided and that uh, he tells it is not chapter, it is pada. Pada meaning steps. Steps meaning step by step we will reach the higher stage of the yoga. And according to Mahasi Patanjali, the highest stage of yoga is the Kevalya. Previously, we was discussing about according to Hatha Yoga Pradipika. There we studied the highest stage of yoga is Raj Yoga, that is Samadhi. Here also everything same, but here Raj Yoga word is not here. Here is Kevala. So whenever you see Kevala, it means Raj Yoga. That is same. Okay. Total 195 sutras in the Yoga Darsana, and in the starting first sloka, Maharshi Patanjali is giving clearness that he is not creator of the yoga. He just collected the data. As like me, now I'm going to teach you. So I studied Gita Press. I studied that from that Bihar School of Munger book. I studied from Kevalya Dhama book. I studied from Hindi medium, other text, other languages text, other teachers note, other videos. So many more data I collected, I compiled, and now I'm going to teach you. As like same Maharshi Patanjali did also. It's not true. Sometimes a few people they tell that he is a creator. Maharshi Patanjali is the creator of the yoga. No, he is not creator. He just collected the data which is spread in different texts. For example, in the Vedas, already mentioned, Vedas are no text previous the Vedas. So in the Vedas also Rigved, Atharved, Samved, Yajurved, many more mantras mentioned in the Veda. They prove that yoga is there also. That period also in Upanishad, many more Upanishads there. They proving that yoga is there. As like same many texts, Bhagavad Gita also proved. So we cannot say Mahasi Patanjali is the creator. If he is the creator, then how other text is written? How Vedas are mentioning? It means the knowledge of yoga was also there. He just compiled. And the first sutra also, Mahasi Patanjali is telling Atha Yoga Anusasana. I'm only managing, I'm only systemizing it. Indirectly, in the first sutra, he is telling, I did not create it. Athi Yoga Anusasanam. I give the direction which was spread in the different text. And Pada, that's why he is telling I'm dividing the this knowledge, this chapter I will tell that is the Pada because step by step, very systematically, I'm arranging as like you also studied now that at Pradipika also very systemized, he managed everything. So and same here, Mahasi Patanjali also systemizing the steps of the yoga. First should be that, second should be that, third should be that. So let's study with presentation. Then it will be more easy to understand you. So I prepared for you special presentation. Today we will study the full introduction of the Yogdarshan. Please confirm me, is my screen is visible to you all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So I'm following this text and Gita Press book also. Gita Press book I did not find in the English medium. So this is the text which I am following. That's why in starting I'm clearly I'm not creator. I'm just following. I also got this information as like Mercy Patanjali from different texts. So Gita Press, Bihar School of Munger. I got the information and from my gurus that I'm compiling and I'm teaching to you same. And this book we will study. Okay. Yes. Yes. Yogdarshan, one of the uh, Astik Darshan, written by Mahasi Patanjali. Yes. So total sutras are 195 sutras. In the few text, it's also description that there is total 196 sutras. But most of the text, the following sutras are total 195. First is the Samadhi Pada. Second is the Sadhan Pada. Third is the Vibhuti Pada. Kevalya Pada number. Pada meaning steps. Step by step, very systematically he arranged. And he is a big psychologist. When you will study his sequence, how he arranged, we can understand how his psychology level. He really, really is a great psychologist. He know very well what is the nature of a normal human. For example, so if you know very well that a general person will be not interested to do samadhi. So he know very well as like baby also what we do if we want to baby do not know this study is important for him or not, which method that mother follow to give him food to for the study, which kind of yes I want to know you what you follow that your babies don't know about that but you know that is good for him, what you follow, which method you follow to make him understand. I want to know first. See, all our mothers here also, very common example, then I will associate that example with the Yogdarshan, how he give offer. Yes, can anyone assume how?
Sir, by for example, if we take the experience of giving good food to the child, which might not be very palatable, but if the child has to be fed with that food, we try to feed by making it more tastier, by
Yes.
making it.
We give offer, yes. I will give you chocolate. Oh, I will prepare you. Okay, we will visit outside. Okay, we'll offer you. We'll do a drive. We'll do visit that hotel. That. We give offers to the student, to the baby, and then he agreed. Okay, I will get that. Okay, I will study. Okay, I will eat this thing also.
Yes, sir.
So this kind of offers we give to the baby. As like same also, it is not only baby mindset, it's our elder mindset also. Without benefit, we do not do anything.
So it is just advertising. What you can say?
You will get, and politicians also. BJP is telling, I will do that, I will do that. Congress is telling, I will do. Aam Aadmi Party is telling, I will do that. I will free electricity, free that free education. They are offering, and they are trying to managing to normal people's ki if you voted us, then we will provide that service to you. Same, because it's a common mentality of all humans. And Mahasi Patanjali also very aware about it. That's why in the starting, he did not start it with asanas, pranayama. No, he know very well. Students are not interested. They are normal guy. I also normal guy. You also normal guy. 5,000 year ago, he was understanding that level. You can understand. 5,000 years ago, who taught him that a normal mentality is human is that? But he no, and exactly 100% he's right. That's why in the starting chapter he's telling it is samadhi that you have to do and that you will get. Little introduction what you will get and what you have to do. In the second chapter, then he told how you will get, which medium will help you to reach that step. And after that, again, he is giving offering. If you do, then you will get that kind of siddhi you will get. And the end, okay, if you do, then this kinds of kevalya, moksha, liberation you will. So this kind of very systematically he organized complete Yogdarshan. Samadhi Pada, he described 51 sutras. Here, one thing also very important here. Here, many students they tell it is sloka. It is not sloka. It is sutra. What it is?
Sutra.
Sutra. Sutra meaning that systematically, well mannered, he organized, and it's also the form of a Sanskrit that sloka. When you will see the any sloka mentioned in the two lines. You can see the Bhagavad Gita, you can see the Hatpardipika or other text also. Sloka mentioned in the two lines. But when you will see the Yog Darshana, any sutra, then you can here you can see only single line. Everywhere you when you will see that he combined yoga anushtanat asujjathat jnana dipti vivek khyati. It is Sadhan Pada 28 number sutra. Okay. So only single line. So it we call it is sutra, not sloka. Please clear it. So in the Samadhi Pada, description about the Samadhi and the liberation also. Outside he is touching that. Sadhan pada, how you will achieve the samadhi, which medium will help you. That mentioned in the second pada and in the 55 sutras. Kriya Yoga description here, Ashtanga Yoga description here. They are the medium. By following Kriya Yoga, by following Ashtanga Yoga, you will get liberation. You will able to achieve samadhi. And after samadhi, then you can get the Kevalya, liberation. And in the first chapter, many kinds of the types of samadhi there, Sampragya Samadhi, Savitark Samadhi, Nirvitark Samadhi. Okay. Many types, variations there. Asampragya Samadhi, Sabhi Samadhi, Nirbhi Samadhi. When we will study in detail, then you will get understand. In the chapter, pad number third pada, it is Vibhuti pada. Again, he is offering, and here very detailed he explained Vibhuti meaning siddhis, achievements, by following the practice of the Sanyama meaning dharana, dhyan and samadhi. The three combination, it is Sanyama. That practicing of the Sanyama, then different tasks he is giving. If you follow that task, then you will get that. Very detailed he explained. You can fly, you can survive many, you can control your hunger, you can control your thirst, you can able to know the knowledge of the stars, you will be knowledge of the galaxy, you will get much more strength, you will be able to understand the other mind, you will get the power of the invisible, many more kinds of siddhis description in the Vibhuti Pada, and he compiled all the Vibhuti Pada in the 55 sutras. And the last Pada, that is Kevalya Pada. Kevalya meaning liberation. Here, many things, when you will see the Kevalya Pada, the description about the Chitta, few siddhis also there. It's a very logical chapter. It is Pada. Many more teachers, they are not able to understand what is in the Kevalya Pada. So it's logical. Okay. And mainly it is description about the Kevalya Pada, means Kevalya. The exact definition of Kevalya is here in the last sutra. Sutra number 34, what is Kevalya? So in 34 sutras are in the Kevalya Pada. So total are 195. Now one by one, very systematically, we are going to today only introductory class. Okay. What is the introduction? From tomorrow we will study with sutras. Okay. First is the definition of the yoga. And before it, he tell Ati Yoga Anusasanam, I'm on just compiling and I'm only just Anusasanam, I'm just systemizing all the sutras. He first sutra he is mentioning. After that, he is telling Yoga Chitta Vritti Nirodha. What is yoga? Just question, it is Yogdarshan. So just first question, what is yoga? And after, if we able to do the yoga, with which kind of benefits he will get, then he mentioned in here benefits of the yoga. And one more thing, as very coding word he arranged. We cannot understand that coding. A common person as like me and you, we are not able to understand what is the exact meaning of it. As like, I want to give you example. As like in Hatpa Deepika also, you got the word of that Gomas Bhakshan. So generally we conclude Gomas Bhakshan is the eating the flesh of the cow, cow meat, but it is not meaning that, its meaning is different. So what exactly author want to say? A common person cannot understand actual summary of it. That's why we need the other mediators who are the expert in that field. That we called, it is the bhasyakar. Which word I told? Yes, please. It is
Bhashyakar.
bhasyakar. The main bhasyakar. Sorry, I don't know what is in English. Bhasyakar meaning
Commentator, sir.
commentators. Thank you. Commentator. No, that is, I think, tikakar. Search it, okay? What is bhasyakar? What is tikakar? So, first, Mahasi Patanjali, he is the author of Yogdarshan. He put his knowledge in the coding, 195 sutras, very systemized. He coded, but we are not able to understand that what is the meaning of that coding. After that, here I studied that not in the mentioning in the Patanjali Yoga Darshana, from the other text, that Vyas, Sage Vyas, he is also great knowledge of the yoga. He is the Bhasaka of the Yoga Darshana. And we all yoga schools, they follow the Sage Vyas. As like, for example, you can understand Chit Bhumiya, no description in the Yoga Darshan. But that Sage Vyasa, he is describing these are the Chit Bhumis. Asanas, not description in the complete Yoga Darshan. You will not see single type of asana in the Yoga Darshan. But in the Vyas Bhasha, you will be able to see 13 kinds of asanas also mentioned there. And this, it's very important question in the according to exam point of view also. How many asanas here? So according to Mahasi Patanjali, no asana. But according to Vyas, 13 kinds of asanas. As like say many more things which we don't know. That hidden knowledge. But says Vyasa, he knows. He knows very well. That's why he arranged all 195 sutras in detailed for to make a common person understand. But the knowledge of sage Vyasa is also so high level. After that Bhasyakar, then the Tikakar came. Vachaspati Misra, then other, as like say many Tikakars are there. And who make Vyasa know that Vyasa's that arrangement more easy common words to make a general people understand. And now also many peoples, they do not exact knowledge of the what is tikakar want to say. Now I'm arranging and I'm as like me and other teachers also, they are explaining in easy words to make you understand. And I don't know how you are getting or not. So it is the sequence. Mahasi Patanjali, Vyas Muniji, Bhasyakar, after that Tikakar, many more Tikakar, not one. Many more Tikakar, they explained. Shankaracharya also one of them, Adiguru Shankaracharya. And after that, the other teachers, schools, to make you as like you a common person to that you will get the exact knowledge what Mahasi Patanjali want to say. So here, so few things I compile according to Vyasa, okay? And it's very authentic. Tikakar, you maybe get the variations, but Vyas Bhasa is very authentic text. You should also want to purchase that Bhasya also if you want to get deep knowledge of the Yogdarshan. Only by this book only, Yogdarshan 195 Sutras, you will not get everything. So deep knowledge, you need the Bhasya also, Vyas Bhasya, and also if you want to any others deep thing also, then you have to purchase the Tikas also, which is written by the others. Many Tikas written by many authors. Okay, Chitta Bhumya, it's a description in the Vyas Bhasya. Total five kinds of Chitta Bhumya we have. Chitta, Moda, Vikchitta, Ekagra, Niruddha. Rajas Gun dominant there, Tamas Gun dominant in the Mudha, Sattva and the Rajas Guna is dominant in the Vikchipta Avastha, Vikchipta state. Sattva is dominant in the Ekagra state, and Niruddha. It is the main exact yoga states where no any kind of Sattva, Rajas and Tamas Guna affect a yogi, only that Niruddha stays there. Benefits of the yoga. So first in the second sutra, he described the that yoga chitta vritti nirodha. After following that, what you will get? Then you will get the liberation. You will get the your drashta, means your purus. Tada drashtu sarupa vasanam. He will merge in his actual state. That is the kevalya state. And after that, he is describing what is the meaning of chitta. Okay. So, and what is a chitta description mentioned in the Vyasa Bhasya. We studied what is chitta. Chitta is correlating with the pond, and the waves is correlating that are the vrittis. And five kinds of vrittis in the chitta. That is the pramana, right knowledge. Viparyaya, wrong knowledge. Vikalpa, fancy. Nidra, sleep. Smriti, memory. So these kinds of five vrittis are there. Detail we will study in tomorrow class. Now, today our target only to complete introduction of whole Yoga Darshana. And after that, he is telling how you can control the vritti, how the vritti will be nirodha, because that nirodha state is the yoga state. Yoga sa chitta vritti nirodha. These are the vrittis. How you will nirodha this vritti? By following which method that vritti will be nirodha? That is the abhyasa and the vairagya. And the tikakar, they are telling few sadhaka Abhyas and Vairagya not, and it's not easy for a common guy and like me and you. So that this discussion mentioned in the Tikas that they are dividing into all the Yog Sadhaka into three parts, as like in Hatpadipika also mentioned there. The First, one is very normal guy. Second is the medium level guy. Third is the very high level guy. So, Abhyas Vairagya for those guy who are very high level, and below it, that is the Kriya Yoga. Kriya Yoga is the practice for the medium level sadhakas. And below that, okay, for the common guy, very general people, Ashtanga Yoga description in the described in the second pada. So Ashtanga Yoga for the very common guy, Kriya Yoga method for the medium level guy, and Abhyas Vairagya for the high level of guy, high level of students. So, but in the here directly in the first chapter, high level of practitioners, he is telling that follow the Abhyas and Vairagya, you will get samadhi. And after that, he again a detailed description about what is Abhyasa, what is Vairagya. He described the types of the Vairagya also, Apar Vairagya, Par Vairagya. After that, he described the Sampragyat Samadhi and its type. Vitarka Nugat Sampragyat Samadhi, Vichara Nugat Sampragyat Samadhi, Ananda Nugat Sampragyat Samadhi, Asmita Nugat Sampragyat Samadhi, and it's also description also Vitarka Savitarka Nugat Sampragyat Samadhi, Nirvitarka Nugat Sampragyat Samadhi. Same here, Vicharanugat, Savicharanugat Sampragyat Samadhi, Nirvicharanugat Sampragyat Samadhi. These kinds of also sub variations of the Sampragyat Samadhi we will study in detail. So today our only introductory class, so I will not go in that deep. And after that, the discussion about the Bhava Pratyaya Yogi as like Lord Krishna, and in Yoga Bija also it mentioned that that Kak he compiled there, that is the Bhava Pratyaya Yogi. By birth he is getting the Siddhi. That is the Bhav, and like Lord Krishna, by birth he got all kinds of siddhis. Steps of the Yoga Siddhi. How you will get? What are the steps also? Again, he is describing Shraddha by following the belief, Virya, controlling your senses, Smriti, after that your memory will be so high level, cognition will be more, Samadhi, do the Samadhi practice, Pragya, meaning that Vivek Khyati Ritambara Pragya. Only then you will be able to go through to the Dharmic Samadhi, and after that Nirbij Samadhi. So these are the steps. Other steps also mentioned in the Samadhi Pada. And then after that again he's dividing the sadhaka into three types: Mridu sadhaka, Madhyaka sadhaka, and the Adhimatra. Mridu meaning who practice very slow. I'm teaching, and Usana is also there, and Manjusana is also there, and others also there. Why they are getting very good score, and what's the problem in the other students? They are not getting half percent also. What is the difference? I am teaching equally to you. I am providing all notes equally to you. But why these kinds of variation we are able to see? Because of this frequency, Mridu, Madhya, Adhimatra. Here we can say who are getting very good score, they are the Adhimatra. Their cognition, their practice, self-study, their notes, very good manner they are preparing. That's why they are getting good score. Few are getting very average score. They are the middle practitioners. Mridu, sometimes they attend the class, sometimes they ignore the class. Maybe they are making the notes or notes. That's why, and then after all they are telling, oh, Yogdarshan is very tough. We do not get, oh, that excuses started. Oh, because of that, I did not get the good score. Every time excuses. And they do not know it's their problem, not teacher problem. Why? If teacher problem, then students also will get, other students also should be less score. But others are getting good score. It meaning classes is going very fine. It's your problem. You are getting less score. So as like here, same Tivra Samvegana Masana he's describing in the Yogdarshan, three kinds of variations of the Yog Sadhaka. Mridu, who are very slow, Madhya, whose frequency is average, and Adi Matra. I told you, okay, read yourself. And one of few students, they are more than sutras, they are studying their self only. So they are the Adi Matra level, high sadhaka. So these kinds of description in the Yoga Darshana. And what is the actual definition of yoga? It's a very wonderful example, wonderful definition he gave in the Yoga Darshana. One of the really, I'm really so impressed with his definition of the God. What is actual God? He described only just into the in the that sutra number 23. Detail we'll study later. And 24, 25, the characteristic of the God. And after that, number 27, he described what is the name of the God. That is the Pranav. And we call Pranav is the Om, Omkara. And if we practice that Pranav mantra, that Omkara regularly, then which kind of benefit we will get? Our Chetana consciousness will be activated and our all Antraya will be removed. And then, and after that, in the Sutra number 30, he described that Antarai, 9 kinds of Antarai. Antarai also we call that Chit Viksepaste. It also we call it is Vigna. And according to Hatpadipika, we call it is the Badhaka Tattva. All are synonyms. Antarai, Chit Viksepa, Vigna, and the Badhaka Tattva, all are same. So total are the 9 kinds of Antarai he described, and every time in the UGC exam, one question will be from the Antarai and the Sahabhuva. 100% this question will come from this area. Vyadhi, disease, stan, dullness, sansaya, doubt, pramada, procrastination, alasya, laziness, avirati, craving for enjoyment, bhranti darshan, errorness and perception, alabdha bhumikatva, inability to achieve a final state, anvastatva, instability. So these are the total 9 antaraya. And after that, with this antaraya, then 5 kinds of vikshep sahabhuva also there. What are the 5 kinds? Dukkha, pain also will come with the disease. Dormanasa, depression also it will gift of the disease and other things also with antaraya. Anga mejatva, maybe our body will sick as like Parkinson's disease and others also, Vatpadan problems. Savasa, meaning inhalation problem we may get in the asthma and like other problem also we difficult in the inhalation, exhalation and the retention. Perswasa, exhalation problem. So these are the sahabhuva. And next are the description, the 8, very important it is also, the 8 solutions for the chitta prasadna, for the to clear the antaraya. First he is describing ek tattva abhyasa, practice only one. Few students are there na, They are taking MDYA classes, they are taking other academy, they are taking other, many more academies they are joining, and after all, they are nothing. Their score is very down, they are not able to clear the exam. Why? Because they did not follow a single academy rules. All academies are himself, they are complete. That's why they are running the course. That's why the institution is going on. So same here is telling ek tattva abhyasa, focus only one. If you follow one, then you will get. Otherwise, you will distract. Very practically examples. You can estimate which level, psychology level Patanjali have. 5,000 years ago, he know the human behavior very well. And modern psychologists, either they are not able to now also. Actual human behavior. Now psychology is developing day by day, cultivating opposite virtues, controlling prana. Prachodhan Vidhana Bhama Pranasya mentioned that kind of sutra there. Observing sense experience, inner illumination, detachment from matter, knowledge of dreams and knowledge, sleep, meditation, and after all, after if 7 steps is not, you are not following, then they are telling, Yatha Vimadhyanatva. Okay, do the practice of meditation. Meditation, you will able to control your chitta. So you can follow out of in 8 steps, any method you follow, you can control your chitta. Your mind will be under control. Any method you can follow, Maitri, Karuna, Mudita, any method you can follow. Meditation you can follow. Okay. Following the sages also you can follow. Fruits. And after that, in the sutra number 40, Parmanu Brahmatvantato, that kind of description there about the meditation. If you succeed in the meditation, then what you will get? That mentioned there. And after that, discussion about the samadhis. In the sutra, you will see there that is samapatti. That samapatti and the samadhi that are the same. Okay. So in the 41 sutra, description about the symptoms of the sampragyat samadhi. And after that, savitark sampragyat samadhi, nirvitark sampragyat samadhi, savichar, nirvichar sampragyat samadhi. And after that, the description about the suksham vishya, suksham vina meaning total Yogdarshan is following 26 tattvas. All of you please note down it is. It's very important question according to exam point of view, because Yogdarshan is just following the Sankhya Darshan. Sankhya Darshan is the theoretical part. Yog Darshan is the practical darshan. In the Sankhya Darshan, total 25 tattvas there. In the Yog Darshan, 26 tattvas there. And the extra one, that is the God element. Sankhya Darshan is not following the God element, and it is not mentioning in the main tattva, but Mahasi Patanjali ji is focusing on the God also. He described the definition of God also. He agreed the existence of the God. That's why he added one more tattva, that is the Ishvara. And out of Ishvara, the other 25 are the Purus, Prakriti, Ahankara, Buddhi, the 11 kinds of senses, then 5 tanmatras and 5 main elements, Prithvi, Jal, Vayu, Agni, and Akash, sky, Agni. These are the total 26 elements. Sabij Samadhi. The difference between Sabij and Nirbij Samadhi he explained in the first chapter. Adhyatma Prasada, also he described. Ritambra Pragya, he described. Nirbij Samadhi, and how you will get Kevalya state, he described at the 51 Sutra. Now 6 o'clock has done, but introduction is pending. Can you give me 20 more minutes, 20 to 30 minutes? We will cover the introduction or cover tomorrow class. Yes, please confirm me.
I'm fine with it, sir. You check with
Others
your.
also please
Yes.
confirm. Are you
Yes, sir.
comfortable or should I continue tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So you can
Continue.
Continue, sir.
continue.
Okay, today target to complete the introduction. Sometimes I go in the deep, so I will try. I will not enter in deep. So outward will cover. Okay. The Kriya Yoga discussion in the Sadhana Pada, Tapa, Swadhyaya, Ishwar Pranidhana. By following these three, you will be able to Kriya Yoga according to Mahasi Patanjali. Kriya Yoga, others variations also, Syamachal Lahadi Mahasya, others also, they are describing the another method of the Kriya Yoga. And now I studied according to Kevalya Dhama, they invented a new form of the Kriya Yoga also. That is other. But please remember, according to text, which text is recommending, follow the reference. Yeah, according, I'm describing the definition of Kriya Yoga according to Yogdarshan. Here, Yogdarshan, Tap Swadhyaya, Ishwar Pranidhana. Other Kriya Yoga, it is something different. Sri Ravi Shankar ji, he is different. Others, that he's also that Kriya Yoga, he's also describing in the another form that he compiled in the Sudarshan Kriya Yoga. He compiled in the modern word Sudarshan Kriya Yoga. That is different, okay? It is different, Kriya Yoga. Benefits of the Kriya Yoga. If you follow the Kriya Yoga, then that you can get the state of Samadhi easily, and you will be able to reduce your klesas. Klesas are the main cause. Main cause. Okay. And in the next, he is telling what is the klesas, how they affect. Because of the klesas, our soul is engaged here in this body. If klesas will be not there, then we will get liberation. We will free from this body. The first is avidya. It is the main klesa. Mahaklesa also we tell it is Mahaklesa. Till our death, it continue. Asmita, I feeling, ahankara dominant. I am doing that. That is asmita, everything. Raga, we are too much attached with our things, with our family, with our wife, with our materials, with our laptop, phone, anything. We are too attached with money also. That is raga. Dvesa, repulsion. Our enemies, we want to destroy him. That is the dvesa. Abhinivesa, fear of death. So these are the total 5 kinds of klesas, and by practicing of Kriya Yoga, we can control, we can reduce. He's telling reduce word here, not 100%. No, it will be reduced. After getting the stage of the Viveka Chati and Dharma Megha Samadhi, then it will be removed. Otherwise, not remove 100%. We can express 100%, we cannot remove the klesas, because the klesas are the main cause of our presence, our existence. I and you, we cannot exist in the world without klesa. It's also fine. So I am able to speak, you are able to hear me because of klesas only. Sometimes where we see klesas only in the negative way. No, the main cause of our birth, it's also because of klesa. Without klesa, we cannot get new body. Okay. This we will study later. The state of the klesas, the Parsupta Avastha, Tanu Avastha, Vichunna Avastha, and the Udara Avastha. Every time the state of the mind, sometimes we agree, angry, sometimes we too happy. These kinds of psychological changes we can see in our behavior. These are only because of the this state of the kleshas. Sometimes we too attach, sometimes we completely detach because of the changes in the state of the kleshas. Our behavior is changing. Meditation practice reduce the klesha. Again, if practice the meditation, then you will be able to control the kleshas. First, he described by following the Kriya Yoga, you can reduce your kleshas. And now he is describing by following the meditation, you can reduce the klesha and other things also. Later we will study. And karma, the principle of the karma. What is the principle of karma? That is, what you did, you will get. Krishna also following the karma yoga. What he did, his previous janma, in the Rama janma, he killed Bali. Same in the Krishna janma, that by the newborn of the Bali, he killed the Krishna. So everyone who is who got birth here in the nature, they have to follow this rule. That principle, karma yoga, what you are doing, you will get same. If you are doing good thing, then you will get. If I am doing good work by this academy, then I am 100% sure that I will get written by you and other way, 100%. It's fact. No one can deny it. It may be little delay, but we cannot deny that you are doing good work, you will not get credit of your good work. At present, I am not getting. At present, we are teaching free of cost. Maybe after 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, I will get indirectly another way that credit. That is the karma yoga. What you are doing, you will get 100%. Types of dukkha, he explained the parinam dukkha, tapa dukkha, sanskar dukkha, gun vritti virodha dukkha. These are the 4 kinds of dukkha. And I am sure which introduction we are studying today, 3 to 4 questions in UGC exam only will today lecture. I am 100% sure. So today class is very, very important for everyone because it's very, very summary of complete Yogdarshan. If you able to remember this whole thing, 3 to 4 questions, you easily, very easily you will be solved. More than 5 questions also in UGC exam, only by following today class. Then he is describing Chaturvihuvad. He is giving the and same following the both darsana also, that Chaturvyuvad, Mahatma Buddha is mentioning there, he hetu, hanapaya. Okay, what is he to be avoided? That is avidya. Sorry, he meaning dukkha. No one want to do any kind of dukkha. That is he, that is avidya. Avidya is the main cause. Hanam, okay, yeah, its solution is present. We can control the avidya. And hanupaya, what is that method? That is the viveka khyati. So these are the chaturvyuvad. He hetu hanupaya. Same in the both darsana also. Properties of the nature, describing prakash, kriya, sthiti, sil, bhut, indriya, bhog, apvar. These all are the properties of the nature. Prakash, heat, light, illumination, steadiness, 5 elements, 11 senses, 5 tanmatras, buddhi, ahankara. All these that 23 elements are under exist in the Prakriti. And what is the work of the Prakriti? That is the bhoga and the apvarga. Bhoga, experience or enjoy for the Purusha, and apvarga, liberation. Same mane manusyanam karan bandhan mokshanayam. Man is the cause of our all the problems, and mind is also the cause of the liberation also. And like same, this Prakriti is also responsible to attach us, to attach our Purusha, our soul in the body, in this nature. And this Prakriti also, this nature also responsible for liberation also, both things. He's rolling here. So bhoga also to attach in the world, apavarga to liberation also. Then here we understand that Purusha, that is just equal to our soul. And these 5 elements, our body, external, physical, mental, all are in the Prakriti. Okay? So 4 stages of the gonads. Yes, it's divided into all 23 types of that Visist, Avasist, Linga, Alinga. They are dividing. We'll study later in deep. Define the drashta, meaning Purusha. Definition is here. The description of Purusha and their what the property of the Purusha. He described there. Role of the Prakriti after liberation. What will happen that body? What that he is describing here. Cause of the birth cycle. Avidya. The role of avidya he is describing here. 7 types of buddhi he described here. 7 types of buddhi. And after that, Ashtanga Yoga. Solution to get the Vivek Chhati he described. Yama. He explained Niyama, Asana, Pranayam, Pratyahar, Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi. So out of these 8, 5 he described in the sadhan pada. They are the bahiranga sadhan according to the Sabij Samadhi. And these 3, 6 to 8, these he explained in the Vibhuti pada. And on the context of Sabij Samadhi, Dharana Dhyan Samadhi are the Antaranga sadhan. And in the context of Nirbid Samadhi, all 8 are the Bahiranga sadhana. We'll study it later in detail. 5 kinds of yamas he explained: ahimsa, satya, aste, brahmacharya, aprigraha. And 5 kinds of niyamas he explained: socha, santosha, tap, swadhyay, ifa, pranidhan. Okay, and their fruits also, fruits of the following of the non-violence, fruits of the following of the truthfulness, following the aste, following the tap, swadhyaya, pranidhan. What we will get if we follow these also described in the sadhan pada. Asana description there, not detail he explained, but Vyasa Bhasa he explained 13 kinds of asanas also. And benefits he Patanjali is describing in Yogdarshan. And pranayam method, 4 kinds of pranayam he explained: bahya vritti pranayam, abhyantar vritti pranayam, stambha vritti pranayam, and bahya abhyantar visyachepi pranayam. So these are the 4 kinds of, sorry, it is not here, it is here. 1, bahya vritti pranayam. So exhalation, rechak, and it is inhalation and hold, and samavritti, then spontaneously hold, and bahya without the objects. That retention, that is the bahya. We also associate bahya vritti as equal to kevali kumbhaka, according to that in the Hatpar Deepika he described. Benefits of the pranayama, he explained. Method of the pratyahar. And what is the, if we follow the pratyahar, what is the benefit? We will get that also explained in the sadhan pada. Yes, in chapter number 3, means third pada, vibhuti pada. First, we study the 3 dharana, dhyan, samadhi definitions that are the according as context of the sabij samadhi. They are the antaranga sadhan, and he also explained in the context of the nirbij samadhi. These 3 are the bahirang. It's very important question. Okay, Sanyama constitute of dharana, dhyan, samadhi, and by following the Sanyama only, we get the siddhis. All vibhutis we get if we able to follow the Sanyama. Result of the Samya, Pragya Loka, higher consciousness, illumination we will get. Nirodha Parinama, Samadhi Parinama, Ekagra Pranayam, description here. Dhar and application form are there also. Dharma Parinama, Laksha Parinama, and Avastha Parinam. He described in Vibhuti Pada. And next he described the nature of the Dharma and the Dharmi. He described Dharma and the Dharmi. Okay. And now Vibhuti started. Many Vibhutis he explained in this chapter that by following the Sanyama, different tasks he is giving. Deep we studied later. Now only Vibhutis we are introducing today class. Past and future we will able to know. All speeches we will know. All previous births that yogi will know. Others chitta he will be able to know. Invisibility power he will know. And he will know the time of the death. It is also one kind of siddhi. Power of friendness. Anyone can become his friend. And attainment of the strength. Any, as like elephant, he will get the power if he want. Hidden knowledge, he will get. I'm here and I will let you know what is happening in the Sansad by sitting here. What is happening in the America. That hidden knowledge that yogi will able to know. Knowledge of the solar system. What is happening in the galaxy. Yogi know. That power also here. Knowledge of the stars. How many total stars are present in the galaxy? Yogi will know. But if he is following this method, and how when Earth will destroy, when Brihaspati will come here, when Sunny will come here, oh everything he will know. The actual movements of the stars. Knowledge of the body, anatomy and physiology. Everywhere you also know now that how Swatma Ramji also know how they know that it will beneficial at that present. Maybe that problem is not there, existence there, but he described very well. No any kind of surgery there, no any kind of books available. That kind of at present hundreds of books we are getting to understand the anatomy, physiology, cell, tissue, functions. But try to understand 5,000 years ago how that Ayurveda developed, how they got very deep knowledge, something special they did. That's why they got that exact information. And in today also, we are studying for hundreds years and also we are not able to complete knowledge. So here he described Kaya Vihu Jnanam, that if we follow that Sanyama on the Nabi Chakra Kaya Vihu Jnanam, that we will be able to understand the complete anatomy and physiology of the human. That's why all the yogis, they know, the Ayurveda experts also, they know what is happening in our body because they are really good practitioners. It is the power of the yoga. sustain of hunger, trust, power of steadiness, spiritual vision that yogi will be able to see, intuition knowledge, awareness of the chitta, knowledge of the purusa, everything he will be able to. What is the prakriti? What is purusa? What is our senses? What are the tanmatras, five elements? Everything he will be able to know. And after the knowledge of the Purusa, these six kinds of special, yes, very, very important. In exam point of view, it is many times this questions has come in the exam. That is Pratabha Sakti, Shravan Sakti, Vedana, Adarsh, Aswad, Varta. It is Pratibha meaning superior consciousness, that hidden knowledge also. Sarvana, special divine hearing power, hearing consciousness, divine touch, sense consciousness, divine visual, divine taste, and divine smell he will get if he able to understand the Purusa. These are the six special siddhis also here. And also vibhuti of the how yogi can interchange the body. I will enter in your body, in another dead body. Yogi can. Shankaracharya story also, this Shankaracharya ji, he changed his body. And after a few years, he go back in his own body. So these kinds of siddhi also yogi can get. Yogi can walk on the water, on the mud, and on the kate, meaning that very painful stick also he can walk there, every fire also he can, everywhere his body will be so lighter that will no effect on him. These kinds of siddhi he will get, and his body will be luminous and aura will be there, as like Buddha also you can see, and our Indian gods you can see backside of their head something, the lightning there, that is aura. So his body will be lighting, readying, if who is actual really practitioners, Udan Jajaval, by following, by controlling the Udan air, that his body will be luminous. Divine hearing, special siddhi, moving through space, he can fly as like Hanumanji. Universal state of mind, anywhere he can go within a minute, within a second. It's also siddhi description here. Five states of five elements: Tulavastha, Sarupavastha, Sukshmavastha, Anavavastha, Arthaveta Avastha. This he explained in the Vibhuti Pada, and how that we conquered the five elements. He explained that method, Bhutja Siddhi, he explained. And if that yogi who conquered the five elements, then he will get eight special siddhi and kaya sampat. Eight special siddhi, which I taught you: anima, small body; laghima, light body; mahima, larger body; garima, heavy body; prapti, capacity to reach anywhere; prakamya, unobstructed fulfillment of desire; Vasitav, control over all objects; Isitav, capacity to create, destroy the world. So these eight special siddhis he explained, if we able to conquer our five elements, then we will get this siddhi. And accept it also, Kaya Sampat, physical wealth. Many times I noticed 3 to 4 times questions by only in the UGC exam from Kaya Sampat. Very, very important it is. That Roop will get, Lavanya will get, Bala will get, Vajra, these kinds of Kaya Sampat, physical wealth yogi will get if we conquer the five elements. Mastery of the sense organs, Grahana Avastha, Sarupa Avastha, Asmita Avastha, Anavya Avastha, Arthaveta. These are the five stages of the that sense organs, that Prakriti, and if we able to control all the states, then we able to conquer our prakriti. And which kind of siddhi we will get? Manojvitam, speed of mind, that power we will get. Vikran bhavat, freedom from sense organs. Pradhan jest, everything we can control, conquest of the prakriti. Yes, please confirm me. Are you getting, or your mind has blocked? I have
No, sir.
little doubt. Really, you are getting my all points?
Yes, sir.
Maybe something more knowledge for you today, class. Oh, no problem. Listen the recording again. Okay. Today we'll complete the introduction. It's very, very important today, class. Omnipotence, all stages of existence, supremacy, they are mentioning here. Omniscience, he explained here. Cause of downfall, how yogi get down. As like example, the sage of the Vishwamitra also, he get down his level. Many as like also invitation of Devta. Devta will invite him, oh come and follow and enjoy the Swarga thing, that thing. If that yogi they accept his invitation, then again he will fall down his practice. And method of Vivek Jnana. Vivek Jnana is responsible for our Nirbij Samadhi. How? By following which method we will get the Vivek Jnana, he described in the third chapter, third pada. And what are the symptoms of the Vivek Khyati, that he is in that stage or not? Attainment of Kevala. Because Vivek Khyati is that stage where, in that stage, that yogi will be able to know everything. Everything he will be able to know if he is in the stage of Vivek Khyati Ritambra Pragya. And after the Vivek Khyati, that yogi will get Dharmic Samadhi, and after Dharmic Samadhi, then Kevalya. Dharmic Samadhi description in the fourth chapter, fourth pada. We'll study little within 2 to 3 minutes. We'll cover this pada. So starting of Kevalya pada, Kevalya meaning liberation. It is the chapter of the liberation, how we will get in very systematic and systemized way. In starting, he described the 5 special siddhis: birth, heart, mantra, austerity, and samadhi. And out of these 5 special siddhi, he told that samadhi is one of the best and sustained siddhi, and others are temporary. Okay. Jatyayanta Parinama, he explained how me, you, and we all are the differ. Jatyanta Parinama, and how it is completing because of the completeness of the Prakriti. It is possible only. He Jatyanta Parinama in the Kevalya Pada. Yes, Prakriti is itself complete. Okay. And like for example, the cycle of a plant, by seed, by getting the water and extra things, he get a plant. And then plant formed in the fruits and the leaves. Then leaves destroy and it mix in the mud. And again that cycle came, same birth and cycle. That same, that is the Prakriti. Prakriti is itself a complete. That's why every cycle is following same way. Formation of the chitta. He describes very, very detailed way. What is chitta? How it formed, how it works, how it affects. Very detailed explanation of the chitta. That's why many yogis, many teachers, it's a little complicated topic to understand the chitta. What is chitta? We'll study in 4th chapter, okay, 4th pada. And special samadhi chitta, that he explained the, sorry, 4, yes, sorry, 1 is here, it will be. Yes, 1 is here, not here. 4 kinds of karmas here. Here. 1. Sukla karma, Krishna karma, Sukla Krishna karma, Asukla karma. 4 kinds of karma. Very important question, exam point of view. Sukla karma, meaning positive karmas. Krishna karma, negative karmas. Shukla Krishna, mixture of the positive and the negative. And Ashukla as Krishna karma, no positive, no negative. These are the karma of a yogi, and other three karmas are normal guy, me and you. Cause of the Vasana, described about what is Vasana, very detailed he explained in 4th chapter. Karma Vasana and birth from Vasana, how we get human body, we will get the other body, we will get. What is the main reason behind that? Which body and which uh, home we will get? It is because of Vasana. And which kind of habits we will get? Few students, they are from by birth, they are very spiritual, and few by birth they are very cruel. They are stealing every in their baby stage also, because of their karmas and because of the previous birth of Vasana. Few are very devotee and few are very cruel. So it is because of the Vasana. Now you woke up early and you are attending the class. It's your positive Vasana. And others who are sleeping, the negative Vasana. Okay. Collection of Vasana. How Vasana will be collected? Hetu, fruits, Asra, and Alamban, he explained in detail here in 4th Pada. And that past and future is exist there. That cause Karya Karan Siddhant. In Sankhya Darshan, it is Sat Karyavad Siddhant. Yes, please, what I repeat? Which Siddhant I repeated? Come on.
Karya Karana.
Karya Karan Siddhant. Sat Karya. Yeah, this question also came, which principle Yogdarshan is following. It is the Sat Karyavad Siddhant. It easy word we call it is cause and work. Every now we are meeting. It's बोले कोई कारण होगा. What is happening with you? Something is cause of it. You are getting pain. You are getting something special. Something cause behind it. Your poor karmas. So that principle Yogdarshan is following. Yes, something is behind that. That's why we are getting this. This principle he is following. It is the Sat Karyavad Siddhant. Without the cause, nothing is possible. There is something, the quality of a plant in the seed. That's why that seed is able to transform itself in the plant. Otherwise, if that seed has no quality to of the plant, he will not get. So, as like same in humans also. There is something, a cause in me that I will become a yoga teacher. So that is my cause in behind it. I don't know, but it is there. It is decided. That's why I'm here, yoga teaching to you. And something you also, maybe you will become something more better, other thing, or yoga also. So that is inside you. That is cause. Without cause, nothing possible. This principle Yogdarshan is following. Limitation of the chitta limitation, mind limitation, he explained in detail how chitta is differ from the purusa. In the 4th pada, he explained. And next, that logical thing of the chitta and the purusa, how they are different. Chitta is the jad and purusa is the chetan. He explained here, they are not same, they are different element. He explained very well here with examples. And what is the actual sarupa of dharma? Sarupa meaning actual nature of the dharma. He explained here. And atma bhav bhavna nimriti, that we get by the vivek jnana. He explained, we get that atma bhav bhavna nimriti also in the 4th pada. And then in 29 sutra, he explained the method of the dharma mega samadhi. And dharma makes samadhi is responsible to completely freedom from the kleshas and from the karma. We can reduce our karma by following the dharma make samadhi, and klesha also we can destroy. Infinity of the knowledge. Gunas also, because you know very well, starting I told you five bhumis we have: Vikshipta mood, Chitta mood, Vikshipta, Ekagra, Niruddha. In the Niruddha stage, fifth stage of the Chitta bhumi, that is completely free from the gunas. So that it is description about that Niruddha state. What will happen if our body will completely from the sattva, rajas and tamas guna? That kind of explanation there. And what is the sarup of the sequence? Where one or time, two times in my times also in 2021, sorry 20. This questions in UGC exam. What is the nature of the sequence? So description in 33 sutra, number serial number 33 of fourth chapter, the sequence sutra there. And at the last sutra 34, the definition of the keval. What is the exact definition of the liberation? Maharishi Patanjali described in the fourth chapter. So it is a little brief introduction of the Yogdarshan. Now you can estimate how deep we will teach, we will study. But I will try to little slow, lesser because we have very limited time. But it's my natural habit. I go enter in deep. So I will try to myself. Will not enter too deep. Hope you are getting my points. Your concepts is clear to by of the Yog Darshana, what we are going to study in this book. Yes, please give me feedback about today introductory class. It's really boring class today. Morning 5 o'clock you started and now till continue 1.5 hours we study. Just only introduction, only introduction. So I want to you, yes, please give me, compile my knowledge in 2 minutes. Who can do? Yes, please. Manjusha ma'am, can you do?
Sir, 2 minutes will be too less, sir.
2 minutes is too less, and sir, I cannot recall everything. I have not noted down everything.
What you noted on your camera with eye contact and explain in very confidence. Okay, what you got?
Sir, I'm really bad at explaining, but I got whatever you have taught. I think Usha madam is very good at explaining, sir.
Yes, Usha ma'am. On your camera, please.
Yes,
And
sir.
compile and summarize today class in 2 to 3 minutes.
So 2 to 3 minutes will be very, very less. Okay. So I'm referring to the notes that I've made, sir. You started with the author Maharishi Patanjali, and there are 195 sutras in this treatise. It is about 5,000 years old and contains 4 padas: Samadhi, Sadhana, Vibhuti, and Kaivalya. Then starting with the Bhashyakaras who have written or decoded the main sutras which were written by Maharishi Patanjali, and there are also there was another term that you used. I forgot the name of those people. So they've also commented on the Bhashyas. So we have various kinds of commentaries on Yogdarshana. Then we went into Samadhipada and understand about what are the sutras in the Samadhipada. There are 51 sutras here. First, it starts with the definition of yoga, then went into Chitta Bhumi. What are the different Chitta Bhumis involved and benefits of yoga? Then we went into types of Chitta, and then Chitta Vrittis. So Pramana Viparya Vikalpa Nidra Smriti, and solution of Chitta Vritti Nirodha is Abhyasa and Vairagya. Then we went into definitions of what are Abhyasa and Vairagya, which are Apara and Para. Sampragnata Samadhi and types of Sampragnata Samadhi. Bhavapratyaya yogi, who's that yogi, and steps of yoga siddhi. Then types of yoga sadhakas, mrudu, madhya, and adhimatra. Definition of what Ishvara is, what is Pranava, God's name, which is Pranava, benefits of Pranava Japa, and 9 antarayas or chitta vikshepas. That is what we have went through. And then vikshepa sahabhuvas, which follow the vikshepas. Dukkha daurmanasya angamejayatva shvasa prashvasa. And then we got into the solutions of how to get rid of these antaraya by ekatattva abhyasa, cultivating the opposite virtues, controlling prana, observing sense experience, inner illumination, detachment from matter. Meditation was the last one. Then fruits of meditation. We went into symptoms of samprajnata samadhi, savitarka samprajnata samadhi, nirvitarka samprajna samadhi, savichara, nirvichara samprajna samadhi, and sukshma vishaya. Sukshma vishaya, you mentioned about Sankhya Darshana, which had 25 elements, but Yoga Darshana has 26 elements where Ishvara is added. And Sabija Samadhi and Adhyatma Prasada, Ritambara Prajna, these things are defined in the first chapter. Second chapter is called Sadhana Pada, 55 sutras in this. First, it starts with Kriya Yoga. Kriya Yoga includes Tapas, Swadhyaya, and Ishvara Pranidhana. Benefits of Kriya Yoga include developing the state of Samadhi and reduces the kleshas. And then the 5 kleshas, which are Avidya, Asmita, Raga, Dvesha, Abhinivesha, states of the kleshas, which are Prasupti, Prasupta, Tanu, Vichinna, and Udharanam. These are the 4 states. And then meditation practice reduces kleshas. That is the way we handle kleshas. Karmashaya and reincarnation principle, Karma Yoga principle, types of dukkhas. And Parinama, Tapa, Sanskara, Gunavritti, Virodha. These are the 4 types of dukkhas. And Chaturvyuha Vyadaha, which is the cause of all these afflictions. So Heyam, which is Dukkha, Heya Hetu, which is the cause of the Heya, which is Avidya, Hanam is avoidance, Hanopaya is Viveka Khyati, which is the way we get out of the Dukkha. Properties of nature, Prakasha, Kriya, Sthiti-Sheelam, Bhuta, Indriya, Bhoga, Apavarga. These are the properties of nature. There are 4 states of gunas, which are Vishesha, Avishesha, Linga, and Alinga. Then we defined the drashta or the seer. That is what was the next one. Role of Prakriti after liberation, cause of birth because of avidya, and 7 types of prajna. Then Ashtanga Yoga, the 8 limbs of yoga, Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, and Samadhi. Then the 5 yamas, Ahimsa, Satya, Brahmacharya, Aparigraha, Asteya. 5 niyama, Shaucha, Santosha, Tapaswadhya, and Ishvara Pranidhana, fruits of following the yamas and niyamas. Then we went into asana benefits, pranayama methods. Then Antaranga Sadhana includes Dharana, Dhyana, and Samadhi. The 3 combined is called Samyama, which is the result of Samyama is Prajna Loka, which is higher consciousness, and Nirodha Parinama, Samadhi Parinama, and Ekagra Parinama. Then we went into Vibhutis. Vibhutis are the benefits that we accrue from practice of Samyama. So these Vibhutis are knowledge of the past and future, knowledge of all speech, knowledge of all previous birth, knowledge of others' mind, chitta, power of invisibility, knowledge of time and depth, power of friendliness, attainment of strength, then the hidden knowledge, knowledge of solar system, stars, star movements, knowledge of the body anatomy and physiology, cessation of hunger and thirst, power of steadiness, spiritual vision, intuitive knowledge, awareness of chitta, knowledge of purusha, intuitive perception after knowledge of purusha. So these are the things that we attain. And then we went into the power of entering another's body. Before that, we also saw the Pratibha, Shravana, Vedana, Adarsha, Aswada, and Varta. Then we went into entering another's body, levitating, and the power to walk on water, mud, and even thorns. Illuminous body is one of the benefit, able to hear divine things, moving through space, universal state of mind. These are the things. And 5 states of the 5 elements, which are Sthula, Swarupa, Sukshma, Anvaya, and Asthavatva. And after that, the conquering of the 5 elements, and 8 special siddhis that are attained: Anima, Laghima, Mahima, Garima, Prapti, Prakamya, Vashitva, Ishitva, and Kaya Sampat. Kaya Sampat is Rupa, Lavanya, Bala, Vajra, which is beauty, grace, strength, and hardness of the body. And mastery of the sense organs. So, Grahana Swarupa, Asmita, Anvaya, Arthavatva. That is what we attain. And conquest of Prakriti, Manoja, Vitsvam, Vikarana Bhava, and Pradhana Jaya. And after that, causes of the downfall and methods to get over that. Then the last pada is Kaivalya pada. There are 5 special siddhis which we get through birth, through herbs, through mantra, austerity, and also samadhi. But the samadhi is considered to be highest. And then Prakriti is considered to be complete in itself. Then formulation of chitta, speciality of samadhi's chitta. There are 4 types of karmas that are described: Shukla Krishna, and Ashukla Akrishna. Shukla is positive, Krishna is negative. Shukla Krishna is the mixed form of karma, and Ashukla Krishna, where there's no positive, no negative. Cause of vasanas, karma vasana, and birth from vasanas. Collection of vasanas because of hetu, fruit, ashaya, alambana. Cause, which is work principle, past and future exists. So there is Satkarya Karana Siddhanta, because of which everything happens, the cause and effect principle. Limitations of Chitta, logic that Chitta and Purusha are different and they are not the same. Chitta is Jada and Purusha is Chetana. Actual Swarupa of Dharma. And Atma Bhava Bhavana Vinivritti by Viveka Jnana and Dharma Mega Samadhi. Then we went into benefits of Dharma Mega Samadhi: freedom from klesha, freedom from karma, infinity of knowledge. So gunas retire, Swarup of there's a sequence there, and definition of Kaivalya was the last one. So done. Sir.
Yes, great. Really, you are Adhimatra Sadhak. Everything you noticed, so excellent. Nice thing. Unexpected.
Thank you, sir. I just made a note while you were teaching.
Really, so nice of you. You are active in the class. We can understand how you are explaining everything. It means you noted everything and you are fully conscious during the class. Good thing. Nice, Asana.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. If any kind of doubt, you can ask, and then we are going to complete our class. Any doubt related with today's session? Okay. Let's conclude the class. So requesting to Anita ma'am. Anita ma'am, please do Shanti part.
Please sit erect. Close your eyes. Hands Namaskara Mudra. Have a deep breathe in. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Gunatu Sagaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavati Namastu Mavitavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Again, I'm repeating. Today class is very, very important, because yesterday more than 6 hours it took these notes, not easily, because everywhere, every sloka I have to go through, and then I prepared these today notes for you. So, and I'm sure more than 5-6 questions will be only from these notes today class in the exam. 100%. No, we cannot stop it. 100% it will be there in the exam, because it's completely summary of the Yogdarshan. So all of you, please again watch the video and complete today notes. I will share just now in the group. Okay, thank you. Namaste everyone. Hope you enjoyed the class.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome, sir.